Begin with big breaking updates coming in. Remember, there have been a lot of concerns over the digital arrest scam. Amid the menace of digital frauds, Times Now has accessed exclusive images that show you how certain digital fraudsters have duped nearly 6,000 Indians by conducting digital arrests and also a digital court in some cases. Now, Times Now has learnt that these scammers operated out of Cambodia as well as Myanmar. In fact, we have accessed pictures as well of these courtrooms, these fake courtrooms that are conducted. The officials, the people, the scamsters who actually dress up as the Delhi police officials. So all of it has been caught on camera for the very first time. Remember, recently the Prime Minister had also spoken up on the issue. He had spoken about the threat of the digital arrest scam. He had asked and advised people to be careful. And look at these images that you're seeing on the screens. This also includes a man who is dressed as a police officer. So in several of these cases, the scamsters dress up as police officials, some of them as ED or CBI officials, and they dress up and fool people. My colleague Priyank Tripathi is joining us on the broadcast. He has accessed these exclusive pictures that you're seeing for the very first time on television. Some of them even dressed up as police officials. The locations even being traced to Cambodia and Myanmar. Priyank, this is a big exclusive coming days after the Prime Minister had also flagged off the concerns over the digital arrest scam. Take us through what are the details that have been revealed in this investigation so far.
Certainly, Pratibha, these are the important visuals which is certainly highlighting what the Prime Minister Narendra Modi spoke about the digital arrest in the Mann Ki Baat, the recent Mann Ki Baat, which happened on Sunday. The fact of the matter is that the investigation started by the National Investigating Agency's Mumbai unit, and that led to finding that there are several people who are taken abroad. Their passports are being seized and they are forced as a slave, and the slavery is happening in the form of them making these fake calls. That has been done so that people from different portions of the country can be picked up by these people and can be taken to Cambodia and Myanmar, and from there these individuals are forced to make digital phone calls. Now let's come to what is the digital arrest. A digital arrest is a form of a scam where individuals are called, and later on, after them being threatened that there will be investigation against them, there are fake CBI Delhi police officers who come on video camera in the third stage of the layering of the scam, where they pose themselves as government officials, and the fake stamps and the certificate and all these notices are also being shown to the victim in this case. And Times Now has accessed all these pictures. Look at the visual of one of the person who has dressed on the shirt is of the police officer, but below that he is wearing a pajama while he is on the video call either on Skype or any other social media platform. By this, these individuals have managed to dupe thousands of people. 6,000 complaints have been filed in this particular year. Delhi police have also arrested 31 to 50 people. What we have got to know that 3,25,000 mule accounts, the accounts which are being used by these individuals to transfer the victim money to the Indian account and then transfer it to Dubai, has also been found during the course of investigation. The agencies, Indian agencies, are certainly not away from keeping a close watch on them. A hotel in Cambodia has also been identified. The GPS track location has also been found, and you'll be shocked to know that the Chinese casinos which were operating in Cambodia have now been converted into these fake call centers. So the call center pictures have also been accessed by the Indian agencies, and this is what they have come out so far in the course of investigation. There have been series of meetings which has happened at the Ministry of Home Affairs, where the menace is dealt at a very high level. The ministerial level talk has also happened in between the Ministry of Finance and Ministry of Home Affairs, which is certainly keeping a close watch on these. What data has been suggesting that over 60,000 SIM cards have, 6 lakh SIM cards have been blocked, and multiple location raids have been carried out. The local police is dealing at their level. If the amount goes up, then specialized unit, the ATS of the state police is given a responsibility to take care of the menace. And if it is much more than that, then the Ministry of Home Affairs have been assisting these agencies to curb the menace.
Of course, the Ministry of Home Affairs has also now made a high-level committee to look into these cases because the numbers are so alarming. There are several cases that have been filed already, over 400 crores being duped from the people. Priyank, request you to stay with us to explain these pictures that you've accessed. Sagrika is also joining us on the broadcast because this breaks down how the entire scam really unfolds, with some of these scamsters being dressed as police officials and, of course, like you mentioned, some of it also being traced to Cambodia and Myanmar. Sagrika, over to you.
Yes, and Pratibha, Priyank is getting us this exclusive which impacts every Indian today, because even the Prime Minister is concerned. Now, the dossier that Priyank has accessed goes on to show us evidence and proof of how this mammoth scam is operating from outside India. Now, let me take you through the pictures that Priyank has accessed as a part of this anti-scamster dossier. The picture that everybody must look at this point of time. Digital arrest, what happens? Somebody poses like a police officer, does a call, scares a person and tells them that they are under arrest for so and so reasons. But just look at what happens. The person or the fraudster and the scamster who calls is wearing a fake police vardi, like they would say, on top, and these are the pajamas that he's wearing. Then this is a fake police officer who's posing as a Delhi police officer, and this was shared by one of the returnees from Cambodia. Like Priyanka has explained the entire modus operandi as to how is this operating. Now look at the kind of summons that are issued. These are the fake summons. It goes on to say, it looks like a real certificate, and what it says is notarized supervision acknowledgement. So from fake summons to a fake police officer to fake courts, a mammoth scam operating. And then we also have information about the centers from where this scam is, originating, or from where the scam is being executed. And these are the coordinates or the map area. Like if you can see, these are some casinos that, as has been pointed in this dossier, these are the known casinos or compounds and related special zones in Cambodia, in Laos and in Myanmar. So these are the places from where the entire scam operation is being executed. Now let me take you through the other aspect of this. Yes, also the fake call center that is being operated from a few casinos. We also have access pictures. Now these are, Priyank has accessed the pictures, and just look at the number of systems that are in place. So at an everyday level, there are people who are hired to execute this kind of a scam, to dupe Indians on an everyday basis. Now look at, this is another, there are some GPS coordinates that have been found, where agencies have found the areas and the compounds from where these kind of offices are operating, and these are the GPS coordinates of the same, as a part of the same dossier. And then this is an international, the modus operandi, and it's an international, the scamsters are sitting outside India and they're operating from places like Cambodia, from Myanmar, from Laos, and the places have been mentioned here. So these are the details that Priyank has accessed. And if you are watching this broadcast, viewers, take a look at the way the scam is going on and ensure that you do not get trapped by these scamsters.
Absolutely, because the number of such cases have been increasing. Many of the victims have also spoken about how it looks also real when they scamsters actually contact them. It looks like something is actually wrong because it is linked to their Aadhaar card, is what they are told. They pose as either ED officials, custom officials, police officials, and that's also one of the reasons why victims fall prey to it. Sagrika, stay with us. Going back to Priyank on that, Priyank, with the details that have been accessed, clearly there are international links to it as well. Cambodia as well as Myanmar also being mentioned. So what is going to be the biggest challenge for the officials, since these have links outside the country? And secondly, with the number of cases increasing, how is it that people can actually tackle them? If some of the scamsters contact them, how is it that people can actually tackle the issue?
See, Pratibha, first of all, they will have to believe in the 3 words which has been given by the Prime Minister, which means that they'll have to wait, observe, and then report the matter to the local police. If the individuals, the Indian nationals, are not getting, that kind of solution, then certainly there's a police helpline number 1930. The moment you call on that particular number, if your account has been siphoned off, then that account can be blocked. But in the case of digital arrest, the person is so hostile that he is unable to accept the situation, that whether he's the known one or he himself or he or she is going to be arrested by or has been arrested by these scamsters. So the level certainly goes to a different tangent. What is happening right now, that there are several mule accounts, like I was pointing out, about 3,25,000 account which has been used, and these are the India-based account which are used as a mule account. So if the money money has been siphoned out from my account and you are holding a mule account, then the money will go to the mule account, and from that mule account, it will straight away go to Dubai after several layering process. So exactly what is happening, that day before yesterday, the Ministry of Home Affairs had also issued a press advisory from the PIB, which was talking about that how these mule account usage should have been avoided, how normal innocent people are lured for small amount of money, their bank account detail and their initial details have been used by these scamsters so that the layering process can be converted. Although we accept the fact that it will